Yes, it was not only their best win, it also capped off a wonderful 24 hours for New Zealand. New Zealand women's winning the T20 World Cup and also New Zealand winning the America's Cup. And here we are in Gahunje on the outskirts of Pune. Here the second test match of this IDFC First Bank Test Series. And just to let the viewers know, New Zealand are 1-0 up. The toss just a while ago. New Zealand won the toss after a while, and they had no hesitation in batting first. There are 3 slips and a gully. And here we are underway in the second test match. Right on the money as always. Outside edge, and that will run away for 4. So 4 to Tom Latham.
It doesn't matter at this stage. When you're opening the batting, you're not always going to get the ball in the middle of the bat.
A lot confident. It was right up there for him to drive it, and he's done it pretty well. So off the mark with a confident boundary, Devon Conway.
That ball is angling in towards him, and it just continues in towards the face of the bat off the surface of the pitch as well. It doesn't leave him.
Lovely clip through the onside, through mid-wicket. And another boundary. So 11 coming off that over. New Zealand after 4 overs, 18 without loss. The edge, thickish outside edge, running between point and gully. And Conway gets a boundary. Lovely shot. Such a confident shot against Bumrah from Devon Conway. So finishes that over with a boundary. 7 coming off it. After 7 overs, it's 30 without loss.
That's close. He's got him. First over. That looked plumb. He's walking. Just playing around it a touch. Absolutely plumb. Crashing into middle and leg, you would think, on that view. Ashwin gets the first. New Zealand 32 for 1 as Latham goes for 15. That's a good shot. Punched off the back foot and will reach the boundary.
You're the one who's actually knows what you're doing. Yep. And as we talk about how good Washington Sundar has been, he bowls one which affords the batter to have a go at it. So overdone, 61 for 1.
This time he gets it wide of Gill. He has no price. Meets it on the half volley. Another boundary for Conway.
Sometimes you can be successful playing a premeditated shot against him. The previous ball also was a reverse sweep. Went straight to the fielder. This time it's been connected a little earlier.
Nothing there for Richard Illingworth to be remotely interested in, it seems. Although Sarfraz is adamant he's heard something. Can he influence Rohit Sharma to use a review? Yes, he can.
Okay, Ultradge coming now. Keep rolling through. And just take that back, please. And freeze it there. Richard, we've got a spike on Ultradge. Ball is next to the glove. Recommend you change your decision from not out to out. I'll let you know when you're on screen. On screen,
well, the decision will be overturned. Can't blame Richard Illingworth for that. It was a feather of the glove. 18 for him, 76 for 2.
No interest from the bowler here. Of real interest is the last ball of the session. We shall see. Paul Rifle says, I've had enough. We've all had enough. So the players turn and make their way back to the pavilion, which has been a very absorbing first 2 hours of the second test match.
But the last ball was an interesting one. Slightly slower. Pitched in line. Washington probably thought it didn't. Umpire's call it is.
Fine shot. What a way to start off after lunch. And a nice way to bring up your half century. He's third in the last 4 innings, in total control of that shot.
Yes, he's had a jumpy start. Bumrah was bowling exceptionally well, Akashdeep also. And so he seemed to be playing down the wrong line often where the bat was finishing towards mid-wicket. But he's been patient.
Punched off the back foot. And this should be the second boundary of the over. No, just pulled back. Or might have just touched the rope. So 2 boundaries for Devon Conway. More runs, 3rd boundary. Or will it? Just while chasing, gives up the chase. Oh, well played this, really well played. He squeezed it out nicely.
Maybe went just a little too full. And look at how smartly he's opened the face of the bat.
Oh, great stop. No, he's gone through. Just for a minute I thought Jadeja had got his hands to it. Oh, that's well played. He's waited to play this shot.
Excellent shot. Fully in control, rolling his wrists.
The reverse sweep brings about another boundary. A very high-paying shot for Devon Conway. Got him! Innocuous. But India will take it any way it comes. And a real good catch this from Rishabh Pant.
And slightly slower, down to 90 this one. Just bit a wee bit, but he'll be very, very disappointed with himself. Devon Conway, the way he played away, was a very good knock from Devon Conway. He'll have wanted more. It's 138 for 3.
Down the wicket this time and away over the head. Oh, Virat Kohli down at long on for 6.
See there, when you don't get to the pitch, and just take the aerial route.
Oh, yes.
Or get stuck in.
So he can see from, you can see and we can see 3 players there. And he beats them all. With absolute ease. They set the trap and he hit it square of it.
Tough chance. That was travelling, and that's a nice way to get to his half century. His 4th half century, and one following up after that magnificent 100 in Bangalore. And nicely eased away on the offside by Rachin Ravindra.
Oh, that was close. 2 bouncers in the over, then a slightly wider. Good bowling that from Akashdeep, but it cost him a boundary.
Beautifully bowled. Absolutely magical delivery.
Bowled from wide of the crease around the wicket. It straightens off a length and hits the top of off stump. That is a dream delivery. Rachin Ravindra will feel as if he didn't do a heck of a lot wrong. New Zealand's best player goes, and it's 197 for 4.
Beautifully bowled once again. He beat him on the outside as the ball before. And this time around, it's a dream of spinner's delivery. It's just pitched at the right spot.
Blundell goes. Failed again for 3. And it's 201 for 5 as we head to the tea break.
That's a good shout. It's spun a lot.
Impact. Oh, they're having a look. They're having a look.
Okay, ball tracking coming up now. Original decision is not out, impact in line, and it's hitting the wickets, Richard. So I recommend you reverse your decision from not out to out. I'll let you know when you're on screen. On screen, Richard, signal now.
So that's out. A brilliant review from Washington, Sundar. So here's Washington with his tail up. 3 wickets. Now starts with a full toss and easy pickings for Santner. Oh, that's a fine shot. We've seen that, see him doing that in white ball cricket.
From an Indian team point of view, I'm thinking, I want you to do this at least twice, if not 3 times, and then I might get a bit more defensive.
Punched off the back foot this time. 4 more. That's in the gap. Good timing again. It's another boundary.
Chance and gone. Hadn't been a great innings from Glenn Phillips, and it is all over for him now. Washington Sundar's got 4 for.
He's played 31 deliveries for his 9, 236 for 7 now.
This time connects cleanly and goes right over the bowler's head. Not the edge, or clean up the stumps. That's what he wants to do. And what a day it's been. A maiden fifer to Washington Sundar.
Round the wicket this time to Southey. Drifted across him to get the outside edge early. This one also drifted across him, but Southey could not cover it. 242 for 8.
Shot, lovely shot. It was right up to him. And he had made up his mind and went through with it, Ijaz Patel.
1 shot over mid-on and you're claiming him? Goodness me, Sonny.
No, it's not for the shot, it's more for the defence, Ian. Oh no! I think we put the markers on him. What a day Washington Sundar is having.
Drinks have been taken at 252 for 9.
197 for 3 at one stage and down the track. And such a clean hit from Mitchell Santner.
Again, he does use his feet well, having been a spinner himself.
Can he pick up one more? Mitch Santner on strike. Yes, he can! What a beauty once again. Oh, amazing from this off-spinner from Tamil Nadu. Best figures in first-class cricket, and it happens in a test match. 7 for 20, and this was the last one.
As good as it gets. Top of off. Mitchell Santner didn't have a clue.
Yeah, it started well for New Zealand. Tom Latham was looking comfortable at the crease. Devon Conway, bit iffy, but he grew in confidence. 76 to his name, following up from the 91 that he had in that first test match. Young looked good before he was caught down the leg side. Rachin Ravindra once again so assured at the crease before a beauty from Washington Sundar, and that possibly started the slide. And the first runs on the board for India. Oh, absolute Jaffa. Was I saying that Tim Southey will get a token 1 over? No! He got rid of Rohit Sharma in that first test match. He does it again.
You can see the crowd. There's pin drop silence there. Nice position of the seam. Just beating the outside edge. Might have taken the thigh pad on the way, but squared him up. So Rohit goes for no score. It's 1 for 1.
Nice shot. Just a little bit of width, and Shubman Gill does not need a second invitation there. That was beautifully controlled.
Look at the way he's punched it, bang, maybe a few feet away from him. within that square as well.
Closer. Santner says he's in front. Really too much heavy debate about it at this point.
Well, the wicketkeeper doesn't seem too excited, and that's always a sign that you don't really want to refer it. You're not sure whether there was an inside edge or not.
Santner's delivery, the slow drift in and the inside edge onto the pad there, so no problem at all. It's cover drive for 4. Just a little bit too much in the right zone for Jaswal that. So India's first real stroke of authority brings them to 14 for 1. Single off the last ball of the day for Shubman Gill. A slight sigh of relief, because that has been quite a testing little 35 to 40 minutes of play. New Zealand have done well. 11 overs, 16 for 1. They've kept it nice and tight. They've got the wicket. Not far from being a really even day's test cricket.
New Zealand bundled out for 259 after being 197 for 3. Washington Sundar with career best figures. His maiden 5 for 7 for 59. Very, very good morning to our pitch gurus, Dinesh Karthik and Simon Dool. Driven and finds the gap. And a 4 to Yashasvi Jaiswal. 24 for 1.
And it's a half volley, looking for that little bit of swing, and it's just slid onto the middle of the bat nicely. It's going to be the key for India when they get the opportunity to put a half volley, a bad ball away, make the most of it.
Shot, run down the track, reach the pitch of the ball and smack.
Tim Southee, not the quickest, kept pitching it at the same place. Shubman Gill decided he needed to make a play, and boy, he did.
Oh, brings out the switch and he hits him for 4. DK, you would have been proud of that. Very similar right-handed position, the sweep that you liked.
I wasn't anywhere as good as him.
That's a fabulous shot. Yes, picking up length so quickly. This morning to Ian Smith.
Morning, Ravi. And whatever time zone you're in, this is a heck of a cricket shot, I promise you.
Oh, that's close. The finger's gone up this time, and very quickly. He was off like someone from Texas. Pistol is his name. Paul Rifle, and it went up like a rocket.
Hit him low and in front, and Paul Rifle, as quick as a flash, got the trigger out. And that is a very good wicket for Mitchell Santner, who has had to work very hard, very accurately.
Bowled him across the line. That's a shot he will not like. He's missed a full toss here. And it's gone right through his defence.
Well, I think we picked his frame of mind. We got it in 1 there. He has looked to come at New Zealand right from the get-go, and that ball has gone past his bat at a relatively full length. That is just so unusual. So unusual that dismissal, you should put it in a museum. Is this the Mitch Santner day? When you go past Virat Kohli, you might tend to start believing that this could be your Washington day.
Oh, that's taken. Didn't take long for the off-spinner.
Daryl Mitchell takes a good catch. He's taken the ball and a bit of grass with him as well. The batsman has walked. What he'll be looking to do is try and sweep in front of square.
Oh, put down. Difficult chance.
Takes a lot to keep hitting that length and causing trouble to the batters. Sarfaraz Khan is not feeling comfortable at the moment. Daryl Mitchell pulls, or rather spills, an easy one, you must say.
Toss, and Rishabh Pant gets that away through. Deep mid-wicket for 4.
He's trying to keep it slightly quicker to Rishabh Pant. He's been bowling very nicely.
Bowled him, swing across the line. It is kept a little low, but it was ambitious from Pant. He's furious with himself.
That something like this could play into their hands. It very well is. Ball keeping low. Yes, it was slightly short. And Rishabh Pant's eyes lit up. And the stumps did too. He's cock-a-hoop, as are every New Zealand supporter. But India been stunned into silence.
Chance straight to mid-off and takes the catch. Will O'Rourke, he looked a little bit awkward in doing so.
This is only day 2 of this test match. There is eons of time to go, but the way India are playing, they're not going to be here that long.
Oh, it's gone along the ground and it's just right in front. Ashwin does not even bother. Santner's got 4. That's his best figures in test match cricket. And India further in the mire.
It's a little fuller than the otherwise short pitch deliveries, which were able to be worked away. And poor Rifle, really, that is as easy a decision as you'll ever have to make. Ashwin goes. India are in disarray here.
Oh, 2 sounds. They all go up. Umpire not interested.
This is what happened. There was an inside edge up there, and Glenn Phillips dives and completes that catch. Young, I beg your pardon, Will Young.
Looked an inside edge. Oh yes, oh yes. Seemed 2 sounds. Down the track. More runs, 4 more. Could that be the slice of luck India needed? But Jadeja has decided now there's no point just defending. You see under that helmet, he's thinking what might have been. And that's the reaction. He says, I've had enough, I'm going to take my chances as well. And that's a good clean strike for 6. As he said, I've had my share of luck. Let me take my chances as well now. Down the track. That's big. Second 6 for Jadeja. And a good clean strike. Oh, this time the finger has gone up. That just skidded through. I don't think Jadeja will go up this time.
Just his second 5-wicket haul in any form of first-class cricket in 63 games in his first in test matches.
Jadeja gone for 38. It's 8 wickets down for 136.
Which Santner does so well to the tail enders or the lower order batters is float it really high and wide.
Goes down the ground. A handsome strike for 6. Well, that's the only way he knows to play. And he's cleaned him up. Kept a little low, but crashed into off stump. And 6 wickets now for Mitchell Santner.
Bowling at 79.3 kilometers per hour. Tossed up this one. Just a little turn, not too much. That's all you need to go past the width of the bat. You don't want too much turn. The too much turn would be playing and missing. He's capable of the big shots, all right.
That's a fine shot. Splits the field.
The odd short delivery. He's got to cash in on that.
That's clean. That's a good hit. The 150 comes up.
Looks
Coming
close.
in with the arm.
And the umpire's finger goes up.
Original decision is out. Pitch in line, impact in line, and it's hitting the wickets, Paul, so stay with your original decision of out.
Umpire Paul Rifle has had a good day as well, and so has the man on your screen, Mitchell Santner. The second best figures by a New Zealander in India, Mitchell Santner, 7 for 53. What a spell of bowling it's been.
Well, for the first time, Mitchell Santner's going to get to hold that ball up, and he will hold it up very, very proudly indeed. But India trail by 103 runs now, and very shortly we'll just see what kind of fight back India can possess.
A lovely drive, finds the gap. Tom Latham and New Zealand are up and running.
But he's come out as the skipper with an extremely positive mindset.
Nicely played, finding the gap. Great use of the feet here from Tom Latham.
Well, this is a very good cricket shot, and we haven't seen too many of them today. Sensible use of the feet. Then he opens up that front leg.
Step out, straight down the ground. Devon Conway up and running with his first boundary.
Again, use of the feet.
That'll be 4 more. This time it's Latham on the sweep.
See, this is where they've been first class, New Zealand, with their tactics. Right from the start of the series.
Oh, if he's missed that, that's out. If he's missed that, that is out. Devon Conway looking for the sweep. He would have gone straight up if he got bat on it. No, I think this is Conway on his way, and India with their first.
I think you're right. He's walking.
And Washington Sundar picking up his 8th in the game.
There's a little flicker there. Yep. Yep. That would have gone in favour of the batsman.
But Devon Conway did not want to review it. Reverse, and it's gone fine enough. Don't know that Bumrah will catch up with it. He will not. So more innovation and a little bit of aggression. Oh, beauty, and a great take as well from Rishabh Pant. 49 for 1.
Look at the way the ball has bounced. It's a very good take by Rishabh Pant.
Tries the reverse and gets it past the skipper at first slip and down to the boundary for 4.
Very, very fine past Rishabh Pant, and it will make the boundary as well. So another boundary for Tom Latham.
The lap sweep, exactly that is what he's done. Nutmeg Rishabh Pant in a way.
Close and close, so close that Richard Illingworth says, "You're on your way, sir."
Original decision is out. Pitching outside off, impact in line, and it's hitting the wickets, Richard, so stay with your original decision of out.
Yeah, good decision. Richard Illingworth and Will Young knew his fate. Wow! Sometimes he looks to be batting on a different pitch.
Oh, he's batted beautifully. The new superstar in the making. We're all used to Kane Williamson being the torchbearer for some time. Have to say Rachin Ravindra is going to take the mantle very, very soon. What a shot. As good as it gets.
And the elegance that left-handers possess. And then watching it go all the way.
Bowled in, off stump, knocked back. For the second time in the game, he's got Rachin Ravindra. And this is an arm ball that went through at pace.
Is it a length he could perhaps have gone forward to? And for the second time in this test match, Washington knocks back his off stump.
Oh, lovely shot that. That's a very good cricketing shot in total control. Good use of the feet. Swept away. And that'll be 4. Well, he's used it to such good effect. Oh, did he get an edge there? Spun right across the bat.
Just a faint one.
A faint one. And now cuts and gets to his half century. His 30th 50 in Test match cricket, and couldn't have come at a more important time than this for New Zealand.
I can tell you that this is one of the most valuable in the context of this match, on this pitch, in this series, in this situation. This is a true captain's knock. On the charge, Mitchell could be in trouble here, should be in trouble, and is in deep trouble. On the charge, could not get it well enough, and guess who gets another?
That's 10 wickets in the match for Washington Sundar. That's a wonderful shot. That is a wonderful shot from Tom Latham. This is a magnificent shot. The control over it, the sound of the ball hitting the middle of the bat.
Edge or a guide, only Tom Blundell will know. But 4 is added to New Zealand's score. Slip. Not able to take it. Tom Latham, lucky. Ball not turning as much as Latham expected. The edge. Rohit Sharma couldn't get his hand anywhere close to that. Flicked away. And this one finds the boundary. Always good on the leg side. Tom Latham gets another boundary and takes New Zealand to 277 via lead.
Jasprit Bumrah trying to do something different, and he's not happy with himself.
Close, very close, and the umpire raises his finger. Latham goes for the review.
Original decision is out. Pitching outside off. Impact is umpire's call. And it's hitting the wickets, Richard. So stay with your original decision of out.
Richard Illingworth gets it absolutely right. Spare a thought for Tom Latham. Played a captain's knock so far.
Much more decisive on the front foot there, and that'll be a lovely boundary.
300-run lead for New Zealand. Today has been all about Mitchell Santner and his Test best figures, 7 foot.
India have a huge mountain to climb. Do they have the will and the skill? Day 3 will tell us. You can say with a top side like India, they are going to fight back, and that is exactly what these die-hard fans want to see. Beauty. And that's what you want to see more often from Ravindra Jadeja. Just that line, just that pace, and continue to ask questions.
Edge goes straight past Rishabh Pant, inside the skipper Rohit Sharma, who did not move.
At the start of the day, that can demoralize the team. Gets a nice healthy edge. It's gone between the slip as well as the wicket keeper.
Goes over the top. Yeah, the invitation was there, and he's gleefully accepted it.
To full-length deliveries, but every now and then you see a flash of brilliance from Glenn Phillips, as you do there. Just a bit of wit from Ashwin.
Cleaned him up. Yeah, he's had to work really hard. He spun a few.
And this time, he's just beaten him neck and crop. Blundell will think, what did I do wrong there?
Oh, that's a terrific shot. But taken in the deep. Looked good by the sound it made, but did not get the distance. Oh, this time, beautifully taken. Went quick to Rohit Sharma.
And bowling it much flatter, just guided it straight to a very good catch from Rohit Sharma. He's not had his easiest days at slip, but this one he'll be very happy with.
Oh, that's a heave. And taken in the deep. That's a very good catch.
Jas Patel, again it's toe end of the bat, the turn. Just meant he couldn't get the timing right. Thrust out those hands and it just stuck, I think, in the right hand.
He goes big and clears the fence this time. So New Zealand lead by 350 now.
Finding height, but most importantly, finding distance as well. And lucky for Yashasvi that he didn't get injured.
It's up in the air. That's another 6. These are good hits.
These are serious shots, simply because he hasn't timed them, but still finds the strength and the power through the shot. It's turning away from him. He's not connected it well, still finds the boundary.
He takes the single this time, wants to. That's good batting. Well, they go up. This could be tight.
Okay, just set that back, please, and forward. Okay, yeah, the wickets are broken.
That's out. And O'Rourke will be very disappointed because he was a little complacent there.
Just look at O'Rourke, he jogs the first. And he's not really putting him, and even there, he just didn't put the hard yards in. Brilliant awareness from Jadeja. That is one thing. He was yelling at Washington Sundar, but it was great awareness from him just to tap the ball down onto the stumps. Terrific work from India. We've had, what, just on an hour this morning. All 5 wickets have been taken. Now the job to be done with the bat. It's a tough job, but it's a job they can do. They have the power, capability, the class in that batting lineup, and it's deep as well.
There you go. What a shot. They've come out smoking. A 6 to get off the mark.
Yeah, the tactics are very clear. In the slot, and it's gone for a massive 6.
Yeah, expect the unexpected. We saw that in Kanpur.
Punched away for 4. So India off in a hurry, intentions clear.
Southey. Oh, get on the charge, son. This is an amazing start from India. The hero, without doubt, of the first innings. Career best figures, 7 for 53. Can he do it again? Yeah! Should be out. Yes, it is. A big inside edge. Pops up and Santner strikes again, and New Zealand get rid of a very, very key player. The skipper's on his way back.
This was a massive wicket. Again, looking to use his feet, but it's just jumped. Big, thick inside edge. New Zealand haven't been deterred from keeping 1 or 2 fielders in close, and they shouldn't be. Still 325 ahead.
Nice drive again, and that's beautifully timed. We played one from the crease earlier, and now this time he's used his feet. Crunch. That is huge. I mean, that is really big. Wow. 14 metres over the boundary.
The beautiful aspect about this shot was, even though he stepped out, he had a thought of hitting it in the covers area, but then held on to his shot because he missed the length, waited and hit it straight down the ground.
Crack lapping boundary. They're coming at a regular rate at the moment. And psychologically, that target now is below 300. Charges. What a shot that is. That is an amazing cricket shot in these circumstances. This young man is a rare talent. It's 74 for 1.
You're right, Ian Smith. He is such a talented player. Right out of the middle of the bat. And a few wows from the New Zealand dugout as well.
Nicely punched. And that's into the boundary, and a very, very good half century here. It's the fastest 50 by an Indian against New Zealand. A lovely shot. He's played it so late.
It's been quite remarkable. And how late he actually played this. He almost hit it out of Tom Blundell's gloves.
Well, they all go up. Gill is walking, so might have got some bad.
This is a little bit flatter, a little bit quicker. It hurries on. Just straightens enough. Plays a little bit across it. Shubman Gill. Good sharp chance taken by Daryl Mitchell. And the jubilation is obvious because New Zealand were getting just a little worried, and Santner has done it again.
And he's away. Nice punch for 4. Much straighter back this time, using the depth of the crease.
And that strong bottom man coming into play. It's 100 for 2.
Another good shot here. The one thing SSB has done is find gaps, finds it again through the offside.
Lovely shot. Absolutely brilliant from this left-hander. Once again, accessing a different part of the same offside and doing it with style. Yeah! Brilliant. That is why he's been so special, Mitchell Santner, in this entire game. And with that wicket, he picks up 10 in the game.
Straight on. Plays for the one that's turning back because of the previous delivery. Mitchell wraps those big mitts around it, and that is a huge, huge wicket.
Yeah, hurry. Rishabh Pant, is he gone? It was quite a laboured run.
Okay, yeah. Wickets are broken.
Yeah, out by a long distance. And this is something which India wouldn't have wanted.
Well, it's not knowing your fielder. It's not knowing that you've got a left-hander in that position, and Mitch Santner swooped.
Looking at the replay, you have to say Virat started it, but Rishabh could have said no.
Cut away. And great effort at point. But the ball races away for 4.
One piece of magic. Oh, that might be it. That is it. It's hurried on through, and Kohli has said, I've got to review this. I've got to. He's been given out, and it only has to be clipping.
Yeah, he doesn't say bat. He reckons outside leg stump.
Original decision is out. Impact in line. And wicket is umpire's call, so stay with your original decision of out, Richard.
You can't believe it. Virat Kohli just got it right in terms of his judgment. Richard Illingworth, the crowd have gone absolutely silent here. They are stunned because Mitchell Santner just keeps rolling India one by one. 4 wickets out of the 5 and a run out to boot. Sprinkling of New Zealand supporters in the crowd and that have come in hope, and they might just see something very, very special.
Oi!
Nice drive, beautifully weighted and perfectly placed.
Best figures in the first innings, 7 wickets of 53.
And he's got another straight through the defences of Sarfaraz. Santner with 7 and now 5, 12 for the match.
The crowd gone completely silent, tossed up, slowed down, stretching a bit too much, beating him on the outside edge. Great bowling by Mitchell Santner. He's been the star of the show for New Zealand. And what a time to have it. He's on the verge of doing something historic for New Zealand. It's been great to watch him go about his craft in such a lovely manner.
Oh, it's come off the edge of the bat. There is conjecture as to whether it went into the ground first or not.
Okay, I can see the ball is clearly off the bat. Can you just roll through? Okay, keep rolling through. It's not a bump ball, so I just want to see the completion of the catch. Okay, catch has been completed fairly.
Well, superb reaction from Will Young, just to get that right hand out, parry it up in the air, and then take it on the rebound. That's gone past Tim Southey's right, chase out in the deep, and the ball wins. 4 more. Rachin Ravindra couldn't catch up with it.
Rachin Ravindra trying hard there. His knee almost got stuck in the ground for a second. Lucky for him. He's fine.
Got him this time, absolutely got him, lulled him in, and Santner, he just cannot stop taking wickets. This is one of the most remarkable turnarounds.
Floated it out there, and Ashwin could not help himself. Went for the drive, the big mitts of D. Mitchell at first slip. Celebrations, the partnership was looking threatening momentarily, but it is now over as Ashwin departs for 18. 206 for 8.
And Mitchell Santner, 13 for 135 here at Pune, won't want to leave. He want to stay.
India, 4,331 days it's taken to breach their fortress. New Zealand have done really well here. Dropped, if you can call it that. He's been brilliant at slips, Daryl Mitchell, but couldn't hold on to this one. Even he couldn't hold on to this one.
Yep. The reactions were just a little too late.
What can Akashdeep do now? 2 balls to go in this over. A big shot attempted straight down mid-on's throat. He's defended for so long, but sadly for him, straight to mid-on.
One more piece of cricket for New Zealand to complete, and the deal is done. Here's Santner to Bumrah. He goes for it, and he gets it, Bumrah. It sounded very, very good.
Men crowding around the bat. Bumrah deciding there's no point defending. Wanting to show his intent in the most positive way possible. Good connection.
Taken down inside the boundary by Tim Southey, and that completes one of the most remarkable achievements in New Zealand Test match cricket history. They have beaten India in a series. This is no fluke. They have outplayed a very good team, and they've done it in style.
What a win for New Zealand cricket. They're jubilant, and rightly should be. Right from the outset, they've shown what they're capable of, winning an important toss in Pune.
Yeah, special performance. There's absolutely no doubt about that. Umpires were just checking whether that catch was taken cleanly. Saudi had absolutely no doubt in his mind.
Okay,
he was in the best position to judge. He skirted the boundary line, ensuring that he was never going to touch it.
Okay.
This is a series win for New Zealand. And something that will be etched in the memory of every New Zealand supporter. This is the first time they've ever beaten India in India.
And for India on the other side of the ledger, it's their first home defeat since 2012. 12 years of being solid and impregnable at home has been broken down by Tom Latham and this bunch of players who can look back on this for the rest of their lives with a great deal of pride. The skipper has done a sterling job. He's looked like a captain from the very first morning, and the support staff are out there in their numbers as well. Matt Henry, who was not part of this test win, very much part of the first one. They will all celebrate well. And how about this man Ravi Shastri? How about Mitchell Santner, whose test career history said he couldn't do this? He has.
And he looks as cool as if he's done nothing. All he's done is taken 13 wickets in the test match. What a stellar performance. Almost single-handedly has helped New Zealand win this test match, because he's bowled beautifully. India had no answers, and by taking 13 in the game, he's really stolen the show from that man. Washington Sundar also had a memorable test match, 11 wickets for him. But Rohit Sharma, plenty to ponder. This would come as a shock for his team, and that to beat him handsomely in both the test matches.
Well, Ravi, you've lived in his shoes. How about him?
Well, he'll be. It's food for thought. He's just taken over the job. It's never easy being coach of a team that has such a big following. It's still early days in his career as a coach, but he'll soon learn.
This will hurt. They're a very proud nation, India, in a lot of ways, but when it comes to their cricket, they expect a high performance time after time. Well, they just haven't got it this time around. He knows that. He knows they're better than they've shown. To be perfectly honest, DK, they haven't won too many sessions.
It's been a tough series. New Zealand's outplayed them in all departments of the game. Gautam Gambhir and Rohit Sharma will have a lot of decisions to make. How do they approach turning tracks? What's the combination they're looking at? What went wrong with the batting? Could they have bowled better? Did they chase the ball a lot more than they should have? So many questions, and a lovely catch by Tim Southee. Something that we're used to from the New Zealand team.
Thanks a lot, guys. I've got the great man, Glenn Phillips, here. Really well done. This moment, when that final wicket went, how does that feel, and has it sunk in yet? I know it's too early to ask that.
Oh, it's indescribable. For us to do it for the first time in our history is phenomenal. It's, as I say, it's pretty hard to describe. The feeling's amazing.
When you talk of a series in India or in the subcontinent, one of the toughest places to come and possibly win for an away team, what is the kind of hard work that has gone in to achieving something like that?
I mean, obviously it's been a long time of graft and grind to be able to try and compete with the Indian boys in their home conditions. Obviously they're incredibly strong here and pretty much beat anyone that comes here. So for us to be able to try and learn over time, to be able to learn and adapt and trying to be a bit more positive, especially in these spin-friendly conditions. And for that to come off and have a little bit of dividends for us today was fantastic.
And also for many of the New Zealand players who come here and play, and you tour here quite often, does it become slightly easier because you've been here so often and so you know the conditions a bit more?
I wish I could say it gets easier with time, but I don't think you can really ever fully comprehend how difficult it is to play here until you're actually here. And obviously the credit to the Indian boys who win on so many occasions here. And for us to be able to try and adjust our games to the conditions as it goes, it's been fantastic. The boys have been really proud of themselves.
Mitch Santner had an outstanding game, so for the other spinners to be bowling from the other side, what was your thought process coming into this second innings?
Yeah, at the end of the day, he was having an absolutely golden run, and for us from the other end, it was just trying to hold on, knowing that the boys were going to come after us, obviously, and the way Sat was bowling, pretty much anything he touched turned to gold, so it was about hopefully just holding an end enough to be able to keep some pressure on for Sat to do his thing as the other end, and then obviously a couple of holes for us each, for myself and Jazzy at the other side to put some icing on the cake.
And when Ravindra Jadeja, when Ashwin were batting, it felt for a while that things had slowed down a bit and not a lot was happening. Was that the case, or were they batting a lot better than some of the others?
I think the intent the boys showed from in the top 7 was obviously second to none, and I think the way Ash and Jadeja were playing, it was probably a bit more normal. I wouldn't necessarily say it was circumspect, because obviously they were still playing their shots, but the way Jaswal came out and absolutely smashed it everywhere, you know, it definitely feels like guys are playing slower after an innings like that.
Glenn, history has been created. When is the party? Where is the party? And who all are invited?
I think it's going to be in the team room for us. Obviously, the guys will get around each other. First time in history, so the boys are pretty stoked.
Thanks for your time and really, really well done.
Thank you very much.
Yep, it'll be a party, all right. Beauty. Here's Indian second innings effort, and it started with Hisnaror.
Jaiswal batted very well for his 77 and not much to go by after that. And then you see Jadeja, who was fighting it out at the back end. But in between all of that, before and after, not too much to write home about. India folding at 245 in a chase of 359. And for the bowling, there's just one man that you need to focus on, and the orange is highlighted purely for him. Mitchell Santner bowled unchanged for 29 overs and got the 6 wickets. Right from the start to the end of the innings, he produced some magical deliveries and helped New Zealand create what would be remembered for a very, very long time.
And he did it with really clever changes of pace, and he taught India how to bowl in their own backyard. I think it's fair to say 259 New Zealand and 255, and between times India, after being 1 for 50, rolled for 156. They have had some batting collapses in the last 2 weeks, which they will not look back on fondly. They fought even better today with 245, but it was just too many. It was always going to be too many when New Zealand asked them to achieve almost the impossible. 359 was what they needed. So the bottom line says it all now, and it'll say it all forever. 113 runs this one, and now New Zealand lead the series 2-0. They have won the series. It is an amazing achievement in not just New Zealand cricket, but New Zealand sport. It should not go unrewarded.
There we go. When we speak about why it's so hard to win in India for any team, let alone New Zealand, you see why it is. Not many teams from New Zealand have come and done well here. 88 the last time they won, before they won it twice in 2024. Tom Latham, the captain, will be a proud man.
All Canterbury men, Graham Dowling, John Wright, Tom Latham, all proud Cantabrians. They love their sport down there, they love their cricket, and they'll be packing Hagley Oval when New Zealand play England down there in the first test very shortly.
And post tea, it was Jadeja and Ashwin who came out, and they were batting well. They had a nice little partnership of 39, which lasted quite a long time before one of Ashwin's drives went straight into Daryl Mitchell's hand. And post that, it was a very interesting partnership between Akashdeep and Jadeja, with Jadeja doing the bulk of the scoring, playing 4 balls before he gave strike back to Akashdeep, and that was all it was, before Akashdeep smashed one straight into Rachin's hand. A disappointed Akashdeep. Jasprit Bumrah played a couple of nice shots, something India would have liked much earlier in the innings. But as always, that partnership had to come to an end because of a big shot that Ravindra Jadeja tried. Saudi taking a lovely catch on the boundary line. And that was the moment New Zealand created what is called history.
Take a short break here in Pune after reflecting on the fact that it's a 2-0 result thus far, winning a test series in India, South Africa, Australia, England and New Zealand this century. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Yes, we will take a break, and when we come back, we'll hear from the captains and go down for the post-match presentation.